What is up, guys? This is Troy D from the Troy D 24/7 Mall, on point reviews all day every day. Today I'm going to talk about one of the perfumes that I really suggest. Okay, I suggest as a grabber perfume. This is something that I have been wearing. I mean, I really reach out to grab it, and I wear it casually in many instances. Okay, and there are some lovers and haters, of the Louis Vuitton perfumes, but I think that this is a winner right here. This perfume is none other than Louis Vuitton L Immensite. Louis Vuitton L Immensite. This is like, I think, the third or fourth or fifth Louis Vuitton that I've done, but this one right here is the one that I recommend as a grabber perfume for men. Okay, so we're gonna talk about L Immensite today. What is it like? What's the scent like? Why do I like it so much? Let's hit the music. Okay, we're back, guys. Louis Vuitton L Immensite. This is the bottle right here. And as you can see, I have been using this. Okay, I know that you guys know I split some perfumes, but I don't really split this one. Like, this was, I think I sent some to Dan. I think I sent some to Dan before, but that's about it. Like, this is mostly pure usage right here. L Immensite Louis Vuitton. Okay, so what makes L Immensite so amazing? Let's talk about the bottle first and foremost. This one has sort of like a beige kind of feel to it. If you look at the color, it's like beige, right? It's not blue, it's nothing like that. And I think that this beige type color encapsulates this perfume so damn well that I think that's the reason why I pick it up. I think about the beige color, and then I go bam, grab it. Or maybe you can call it bronze or beige, or maybe somewhere in the middle. But the reason for that is because L Immensite is it definitely smells like something that is sort of like a grabber mass pleaser, but is not on the super fresh, aquatic, super mainstream category. There's an element of class here. I'll talk about that in a few, but there's an element of class here that, the liquid itself, the bottle, the liquid, when you think about it, man, it's such an easy grab when you think about instances where you want to show some class and at the same time you want to be mass appealing, right? So that's one of those reasons. Just from the bottle itself, is something that mentally I associate with grabber, mass pleaser, and classy at the same time. So let's talk about the notes. The most important notes from L Immensite that I think are so important. Number one is the grapefruit and bergamot combo that mixes so well with ginger. Okay, ginger here is, all these three, honestly, the ginger, the bergamot, and the citruses is very fresh. Okay, that one takes care of the freshness, but the bergamot as well as the grapefruit, I'm sure you guys know, they can do a sort of like a bitter citrus scent, right? And is very prevalent in many gentlemanly scents. Grapefruit, even the new Roja has grapefruit, has something to do with classy gentlemen, and it's so different from like refreshing. It's like there's a refreshing, like something like you'll get on Renaissance, maybe Neo, Neroli, stuff like that, but this one is grapefruit, manly bergamot. And then you have the ginger, which is fresh and it provides a zing. That zing is quite important with this L Immensite. It's something you'll smell throughout the duration of the fragrance. Okay, now this one, this part is where a lot of people are saying, oh, this is like a designer. This one has Cascalone, which is basically a note that is basically water and sea salt, marine, watery notes. So there is that watery Cascalone note in here that will partially provide you with that designer experience, But again, these things are likable. That aquatic note, that water note, Cascalone, is a note that will be likable. So when you put that on the mass pleasing crowd, it's gonna hit these people. People are gonna smell it. They're gonna be like, wow, you smell amazing. You know, because these aquatic notes really do perform well in the mass pleasing crowd. You know what I mean? So this one has that aquatic note, Cascalone, and then this one has geranium, and this one has rosemary and sage, which is like, wow, rosemary and sage, huh? It does blend well into this. Trust me, this rosemary and sage blends well with everything. That it all it says really is, man, a combination of gentlemanly and then slightly fresh and then the aquatic, right? So it's really hard to say no to this fragrance right here. It's really hard to say, I mean, unless you really hate Louis Vuitton, or you hate the fact that it's $265, or you hate the fact, or you're trying to, maybe you hate designer fragrances and you're trying to compare it, whatever. But this one here is so hard to hate. I mean, just on these initial notes that I'm talking about, it's just so hard to hate. When we're talking about grabber, we're not talking about anything sophisticated. We're not talking about, man, I gotta feel the layers. I gotta smell the layers of all these fragrances. It's not about that. This thing is about grabber, mass pleaser. Definitely, this is it. Now the dry down here has some Ambroxan, it has some ambergris, it has some labdanum. Okay, and basically these notes, the labdanum, the ambergris, and the Ambroxan, turn this towards darker, even more masculine than what it already is. And that's why I like the color of the juice. I hope you guys see that here. It's just, it's manly, it's masculine, you know what I mean? It's like the labdanum does it for me, the ambergris does it for me, and it maintains that, you know, manly, classy, manly status. But it's not like old man, mature man, like that kind of deal. It's not like blazer man, tie man. No, it's not any of those. It's any man. So because it has those opening notes that I already discussed, as well as that nice watery aquatic note with the ambergris, of course, I mean, this puts it in that category of any man. So even a young guy, okay, even if you're 22, you're 21, I know that we have a lot of young guys who follow the channel, and you're 21, you're 22, maybe you're even younger than that, right? You can wear this, you know, because it will have facets of the fragrances that you already consider mass appealing, but it does give you a slight classy, competitive edge over maybe the guy that only wears something that's purely aquatic or purely classy. You will have an edge. And for those that are looking for youth, if you are on the mature side, you're looking for a little bit of youth, this will provide it absolutely, you know, because of the aquatic notes. So it kind of serves all men. You get what I'm saying? Which is, I mean, that is why I've been telling you guys that this thing right here, Louis Vuitton L'Immensite, is just the ultimate grabber. It's one of, I would say, one of the ultimate grabbers. Especially if you're maybe right in the middle, you know, not too young, not too old, or maybe you're young but you're mature thinking, or in the way your lifestyle is, or you're mature but you're very youthful. I mean, this is, it strikes that balance, guys. Okay. And I talked about Meteore the other day. I got the price wrong. This one is actually $265 with the refill option, which is really, really cool. You can refill this in any Louis Vuitton spot for way less, but the actual retail price is really $265. It's okay. I mean, plus it's Louis Vuitton, you know what I'm saying? So you're also buying the brand, but I'm just saying that, you know, having tried some Louis Vuittons, there are some hits and misses, you guys, right? But having tried Louis Vuitton, you guys know there are some hits and misses, guys, okay? And this is, to me, a hit. I would like to try Orage and the other ones that, you know, other guys are saying are so good. I want to try those other ones someday, okay? But so far, this is the hit for me. I think that this is perfect for my lifestyle, my personality, and hopefully it will be for you too, guys, okay? I think that it's worth the money, since eventually, I mean, you guys are going to pay $265 for what? 2 designers? So might as well put it into one. and have it satisfy the mass pleasing plus the classiness. Louis Vuitton L Immensite. I can't say nothing else. This is really, really a good perfume to own. Okay, and I want to say this too, that we have other Louis Vuitton videos in this channel. We got the new stuff. We got the Meteore. We got California Dream. We got the Ouds. We got the Roses. I mean, we're gonna talk about the other ones. I'm really wanting to know. I'm really wanting to know what the other ones smell like. I'm pretty sure, I don't really want to prejudge this, but I'm pretty sure some of the other men's line have some sort of designer qualities to it, okay? But the point is Le Immensite a grabber? Is Le Immensite something that I would really use all the time? Answer is yes. I'm hoping the other ones are too, but this is worth the price to me. Note wise too, I mean, it's worth the price. Okay, so that's it. That's my video on Le Immensite. Make sure you guys follow the channel. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to get more Louis Vuitton videos. I will link some at the end of this video. I appreciate you guys. Let me know in the comments if you guys like this. Okay, if you guys wear Le Immensite, let me know in the comments. Okay, and until then, I'll talk to you guys very soon. This is Troy D. Peace out.